Hello, everyone. Welcome here to a Tuesday morning short sports stream. Hopefully, my mic is working. I hope. Ah, yay! Mic is working. Woohoo! Celebrate. Turn that down so it's not gonna bleed through on me. All right, so yeah, we're back here. Or I'm back here in NBA 2K16, my career. Uh, Again, apologize for not being here yesterday, having to take off the morning stream, but had a job interview, and the good news is I failed to mention it in yesterday's afternoon stream. I did get offered the position. It's just small part-time weekend work for a radio station, but it's kind of a step in the right direction to help me get some experience that I need to apply for some bigger full-time jobs in the future. So it's a good step in the right direction. So I'm very happy that I was able to land the position. So yeah, interview went well yesterday. So I guess there's a good bonus. Of course, the Cubs won yesterday to take a 2-1 series lead. So overall, it was a very good day yesterday. But when we last left off here, I had accidentally fast forwarded through about 5 days or so because I accidentally hit the sim through the state button. Oops. So we're kind of picking up there right here in the game at Milwaukee.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I know I had that one big sponsorship there that I'm
This is 2K
just
Sports. I'm Ernie
going
Johnson.
to complete
Welcome
in
to the
time.
NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Thanks to my
In this
goof.
game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they're ahead of where they were last season at this time. Always nice to see that progress in a positive direction. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What
I love how
was the
Shaq
key
and
to
Kenny
your
are just
success
kind
as a
of staring
player
off
and as
into
a
space.
champion?
Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old. Thanks.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, and did a
Wow,
feature on
that's
on Big
incredible.
Shaq.
Wow.
It was,
heartwarming.
it was.
How it all
haven't changed
ties
at all,
together.
never.
Good genes
I
or
had more
good
hair back
docs?
then.
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
It's a small world after all.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
Yeah, so thus far through my career, we've struggled, the Pacers that is, immensely. Of course, I simmed through a few games as well that I think were losses.
Welcome to BMO
But
Harris
we're going to
Bradley
set
Center.
things right here. We're going to
We
get off
are
on a
in
good note
Milwaukee,
to
the
start
home
this
of the Milwaukee
Tuesday
Bucks. And we're bringing it to
morning
you live
sports
here on
stream.
2K Sports. Last game for the Pacers.
Also,
they pick
just
up the W against the
I'll
Jazz.
remind
And they put it all
you
together
again
in that
to
game.
say
It
something
added up
at
to
the
a
end of the stream
phenomenal
as
win.
well, but just a heads up, no afternoon stream today, as the Cubs will be playing at 3:30 with the chance to eliminate the Cardinals. So I will not be doing an afternoon
Bucks trail by
stream,
7.
but I may
Middleton
be doing a
outside.
little stream this
To the wing on the
evening,
left.
though.
Here's
I know I'm
Parker.
saying a lot here.
Uses the glass to finish
I'm trying to
the layup.
focus and keep my
Parker's
thought
got
going at the
his
same
second
time.
bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas.
But I
that was a
will
freebie.
There's the screen.
I
And it's
should
Hill
say
penetrating, and he
may
gets it to
do
go.
a
got themselves
kind of
in
an
front with
evening
some
stream
outstanding
tonight. It is
shooting
the
right
last
off the
day
bat.
of the Battlefront
It's
beta,
been
so
a
I'm sure a bunch of my
complete
friends will be on.
technical
I may just turn
performance out here.
the
They
stream
are
on
in
while I'm kind of
a
playing
And
the
Plumlee kicks to Monroe.
last day of the
Puts it
stream,
up from 12.
or last day of the
More.
beta with
and
them.
you hear so often about work ethic of players, but
So there
Freak
may be
has put his
something that
money where
pops
his
up
mouth
later
is. He built
tonight.
a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it. So that shouldn't come as any surprise.
I am a workout freak. That's why I do have my own gym.
Carter Williams, the pass to Middleton. The drive by Monroe. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Monroe's got 5. Pacers leading by 7. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
His biggest concern seemed to be how
Nice
to
shot.
contain Monte Ellis on the offensive end. He said, quote, no matter where he is on the floor, he is a threat to score.
So yeah,
because he
that's
can
like I
get into
said,
the
that's
paint
just a
whenever he
heads up. I
wants.
know going back
We'll just have to try and get the
to
ball
the
out of his
conversation.
hands
Yeah,
on the
that-
offensive end.
that's
We'll
just
see
a
if they
little
can do just that.
heads
Always
up
great
on
to hear
what's
from you,
going on
Doris.
the rest of the day. So no afternoon, but if you come back tonight,
Parker up
we'll
top.
possibly
defended by
be seeing me streaming a little bit of
And
the
that one's good.
last day of the
Yeah,
Battlefront
quite
beta.
the quarter here,
with
guys.
some
I
of
mean,
my friends.
Shooting the ball extremely well.
So if you've watched the Battlefront beta the last couple days, you kind of know how
it.
it goes.
The drive by Hill. Here's more.
Ah,
With the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put
yeah,
up
I know
points.
those streams are a little
Good
weird
job
and
to take it right
not
at
as
him.
interactive.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Perry Jones comes in for Monroe.
But,
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Parker.
Kinda
And Vaughn in
weird
for
to
Chris
hold
Middleton.
like
The
5
Pacers also
conversations,
changing it up.
including ones
Turner's
with my
checked in for Hill.
friends.
Hill comes in for Monte Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Hill. Outside Mayo. The Bucks working the ball around. Carter Williams can't get it to go. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
But I do try to stay interactive
Stuckey
in
into lane.
the chat.
feed
That
to Turner.
is.
Takes it off the glass.
Not a good idea to let him
May
get
not
such
be
good
coming
position
out of my
in the
mouth
paint.
through the
It's
stream.
more than a bad idea. It's real trouble.
Especially when
I
we're
mean,
trying
he'll
to,
make that 10
work
out
on
of
an
10 times.
objective. I want to kind of keep mic chatter limited.
Stuckey against Carter Williams.
Try to be a good teammate instead of just chatting over everyone like I
short
would
off
be
the rim.
now,
He worked himself
trying to
into
do
a
a
really
stream.
good position
But I
there,
will,
right
I
near
do
the
stay
basket.
active in the chat
That's the
and
look you
respond
want.
when I get a chance.
Oh, we've seen.
So yeah, the Battlefront beta streams are a little odd, but hey, it's going to be the last day
Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far.
today
guys.
of that. So.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well
nothing there.
and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All filled
Ooh,
up and ready to
good foul.
go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana. Moore in at power forward. C.J. Miles is out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then it's
The shaky
Turner.
screen.
And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. First one falls for him. And so Moore nails both of
we go.
them. And Freaks agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
I
No,
couldn't
no.
help
You
myself from
certainly can't
allowing the
argue with his
offensive
result.
rebound.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. Stuckey outside, unloads from 9, lands
Hey,
off
there we
on the
go.
front of the rim and drops.
And nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Bucks trail by 13.
Yeah, if you've been watching the
some
Battlefront
tough
beta,
offensive sets,
watching
they
other
wanna
people
turn it
play,
around.
you know,
Yeah, they
especially
need
when
to
it comes to
just
the
regain
Rebels,
some momentum here, Kevin.
communication
Turner with the
is
steal.
very key in that game.
Stuckey against Carter Williams. Miles dishes to Moore. Count that one. Moore's got 4 this
If
quarter.
you want to take down
And that
those,
assist got him a
especially
little nod
Walker,
from his
so
teammate
it's very
after
important.
that one.
I've always been about, you know, good communication and trying to keep mic chatter at a minimum. So if you have been watching Battlefront betas and wondering why, you know, I'm not as talkative
A list of the steal leaders among point
and not
guards.
seemingly
Michael
as
Carter Williams
interactive
fourth.
And with
as
these
I have
guys,
been in the past.
they are
That's
always
just
going
the
to give
reason
you
there.
an equally outstanding effort at
Obviously,
both
if I
ends
was playing it by
of the
myself, I'd be
floor.
a
I mean,
little more
it takes
chatty. And
very
there was one day where I
aggressive defense
was
to put up
playing
steal numbers
it
like
for
that.
a little bit
And
by
you
myself.
love the
You
mindset
can tell the difference
this guy
there.
has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
Here's Mayo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ryan Howlands, he's checked in for Plumlee. Perry Jones comes in for Monroe. Jabari Parker's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Michael Carter Williams subbed in for Vaughn.
This is one
Then
thing
for
about the
Pacers,
game that's a little
Turner's checked in for Hill.
glitchy,
Freak
and
comes
that
in
is
for
it
Allen.
gets stuck
And
here
George
for
is
some
subbed
time.
in for C.J. Miles.
You just watch someone wave their arm for 30 seconds.
Bucks trail by 17.
Other than that, I have to say this game actually focusing and talking
And
about
here
this
is
game.
Carter Williams.
This game gets
No
an A+
scoring yet
in my
from
book.
him, but
I
that's likely to change.
see, you know, playing through the first part of the story and
Inside.
continuing to play it. I see
Terrific
very much
design
why
on the
this
pick
game
play, and he lays
was
it in.
getting
And guys, they
such
continue
high
to put a lot
scores
of
and
pressure on the interior defenders
reviews
with the
that
way
this was
they
the
work
best
down
2K
low.
game
becoming
in a
theme
while.
in this
I
game, Bart.
fully
They are
understand
piling up
it.
the points in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz was a big factor. He had 6 points, and it seemed every trip down he would end up at the line. A lot of free throws for him. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very
I had a heck of an
professional
outing,
performance.
scoring a
Played
whopping
hard
6
every single
points.
second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Solomon Hill comes in for Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Hill.
Good recovery.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Mayo. He kicks to Hollins. 6 on the shot clock.
Stay with them. Stay with them.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's coming off a 13-point
Oh, no.
game against Atlanta.
Oh, nice block.
And Turner with the block. And a wide open look for Freak.
Oh!
Time, but it's no good.
Oh, I can't believe that went in and out.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Oh, that should have been good. That sucks.
We're getting back to the action.
Oh,
now.
well.
It's been a one-team show so far. The Pacers making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Bucks trail by 17. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Craig Monroe is out there with
come
Jabari
on.
Parker. And it's Plumlee in at the
Oh,
5.
my goodness.
home
Come
in the
on,
paint.
me.
That's the group
Get
for
your act
Milwaukee
together.
right now. Here's Carter Williams. Moore
Nope.
with the block.
Boy, I tell you what, the
Ooh, nice
complexion of this
save.
game would be completely different.
Oh, what a
if he
terrible
shot the ball
pass.
anything like he's
What are you
capable of.
doing?
Parker kicks to Monroe. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 9 points for Craig Monroe. Indiana leading by 15.
Wow, that went from
There's a good screen.
great to terrible in about
Hill
5
passes
seconds.
to Moore.
That's
Wide
good.
open shot is on the money. Moore's got his second basket of the night.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Here's another
Freak sets a
screen.
screen for Hill. Kicks to Moore.
There's another great
use of the
jumper.
pick to create room for the jumper.
Boy, that
got 8
just
points.
may be a play
the
that I
defense has
continue to
gotta
go
do a
to. They
much better
can't seem to
job
stop the little
of fighting over those screens.
pick and
And Greg,
screen outlet
especially
there.
when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't
Pick and
miss too
pop.
many open looks like that.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. One's checked in for Jabari Parker.
Need to be a little more careful. He passed
Plumlee
that
with
ball
the
too
screen.
late if he's
Monroe
trying to
with the
get it
screen on
inside.
Hill.
I should have popped out for a jumper.
Monroe down low. Working on Allen. And fouled hard that time.
Okay.
Get to the line and shoot 2.
I don't know if he
Greg
was
Monroe's
fouled
been having 8
hard. Come
rebounds,
on.
and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
You've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Jones checked in for Milwaukee. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. They set the pick.
Easy, easy, Stuckey. Easy,
Here's
Stuckey.
Stuckey. And again, it's Indiana.
There we go.
converting.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Jones with the screen on Stuckey.
Okay, there we go. That's good help defense there.
Carter Williams with it. Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. Can't connect from
There we
short
go.
range.
And that'll increase their rebound
Okay.
advantage. They've
Oh,
definitely been
I
winning
guess
that
I must
battle
have
on the
passed
board.
it out.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Turner, and he uses the
Nice.
pass on the layup. And the Pacers
reverse
lead by
layup there.
19.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Do not allow inside basket. All right.
With a
You
break in the
got it,
action, let's
Coach.
take a peek at the top rebounding
Probably not
teams in
gonna
the
happen,
NBA
but-
this season.
We'll try. Okay, not a good offensive rebounder. Poor shot blocker.
The Bucks making a switch.
Got
here.
it.
Hollins is checked in. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Now Carter Williams.
Body up on him.
Screen by Jones. And here's Mayo from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Carter
I
Williams.
should have gone out there on that
Carter Williams has
screen.
got 5 assists tonight.
A moment now to see the numbers for Carter Williams.
Well, at least it wasn't
Third
an
in
inside
assists,
basket.
And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And, you know, you mentioned that he does a great job running the offense, spotting the open man,
Come
and
on,
making
come
the
on.
easy delivery.
Hill has the open look. Buries it from three-point
All right,
range.
way to answer right
The
back.
D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Back to Carter Williams. 54
Yeah, you
seconds
can call
left in
for the
third.
ball, but you're not open, buddy.
Hollins passes to Jones. Nice D from Moore.
See,
Pacers
you're not
leading by
open.
19. They set the pick. Here is Miles, guarded by Mayo. Here's Moore.
Oh!
It's a trip to the line. Officials saw the
All right,
contact
that's
and he'll
fine.
shoot 2.
I'll take the
Boy,
free
a
throws.
good night so far for Freak. He's got 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner.
Ooh, that
That's
was a little
also
early,
good,
but
so he
that
hits both
works.
free
Hey,
throws.
record 4 consecutive free throws.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mayo against Hill. Mayo dishing to Carter
Yeah,
Williams.
that's right. I shut that
Pass to
down.
Vaughn. The Bucks working the ball around. Mayo kicks to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the pick. Rebounded by Moore.
Ooh, he misses
Moore's
the
got
dunk.
his 5th rebound in this one. Stuckey outside. Launches a 3. And it's not
And no
going to
good.
go. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
See,
Welcome back.
we're
Fourth
getting
quarter
there.
action starting up in what has been a different look for Milwaukee. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Monroe comes in for Jabari Parker. And Jones subbed in for Chris Middleton.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest.
This is a
Just
good start.
A total obliteration.
Hey, I told you
if
we'd
will.
get
You
off
can
to a good
safely
start in
say
this
mission
stream.
accomplished now for the Pacers.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to
look at
become
that
more
find.
heated as these teams
Look
face each
at
other
that
going
find.
forward.
And beyond the actual
That was a
result
lucky
of this
find.
game, fans
I'll
are going to
admit
look
it.
back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Hill. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
On the court for Indiana. Moore.
Woohoo!
He's in at the 4 spot. Young is out there with C.J. Miles.
Beautiful,
And there's Hill.
beautiful.
And it's Turner in at the 5. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Paul, congratulations.
The 2K Sports
I'll
post-game
go ahead
show.
and have the post-game show go.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, George Hill.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless. Just took what the defense gave him.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. What do we have at... Oh, someone's calling me. Ah, a new Spalding deal. on the next 2 off days, but then I lose out on the stance. But I have 3 days to respond. So if I wait till November 17th to respond. This may come back to bite me, but may not. Alright, let's go to the Boston game
It's
here.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Well, for Boston, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just 1 win in 5 games. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion. And not the makeup you're wearing right now,
however,
but the makeup of a championship
Number one
team.
is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there, and I'm going to do it regardless if he misses
Always
his assignment
about the
1 or
trust.
2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion
I was just giving
in the
you a
NBA.
Shaq-nology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaq-nologies. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Man up! Alright, well, hoping this is the right decision to make on that offer, because I really hate that was $750.
The Indiana Pacers are ready.
If I hadn't goofed, I would have had that stance offer completed by now, and I wouldn't have to worry about it in the first place.
NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And
thanks to my goof. Hey, Tyler Zeller, who apparently has his eyes closed.
the Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. On the court right now for the Pacers.
Do boop do. Sorry about that.
He's in at center. Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then there's Scott, and it's George in at the small forward position. Moore.
Ooh, there's a nice block.
And that's
but
out of bounds.
went out
Boston
of
will
bounds.
retain possession.
Oh, it's suddenly been moved to power forward.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Now I'm guarding Lee.
Graves passes to Zeller. He kicks it to Crowder. Passes it to Graves. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Zeller.
Whoa!
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. Let's send it out to
That was a
DB, who
little
caught up
ugly
with
shot
head coach
there.
Brad Stevens. Doris?
His biggest concern seemed to be how to contain Monte Ellis on the offensive end. He said, quote, no matter where he is on the floor, he is a threat to score because he can get into the lane whenever he wants. We'll just have to try and get the ball out of his hands on the offensive end. We'll see if they can do just
Good
that.
screen.
Thank you, Doris. Fires from deep.
Oh no, get around him.
Zeller grabs the board.
Well, that's right. I'm guarding
Last
a
game
different
for
person
Boston,
now.
they picked up the W against
Uh-oh.
Dallas.
You know, sometimes you're going to win.
Yeah,
because
well,
of
I
your
guess I'm
performance,
guarding
and on
whoever this
occasions,
is.
which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean,
Hey,
there were a lot of
and
turnovers
one.
in that game. Some caused by their good defensive
There we
play,
go.
but some were just carelessness.
So both teams making some changes here. The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team.
All right,
I mean, they
who
can
am I
feel
gonna- I've got
extremely
Sullinger
good
now.
about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And taken away by Ellis. And now it's Hill.
Oh,
running.
Hill's
He can
got
go
this all the way.
That drops.
Oh, it
Hill's
looked.
got his first 2
He
points.
should have it all the way.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off
A little
turnovers.
sloppy defense there.
The drive by Ellis. Now the dish to Moore. Outside Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off, and the foul called on Freak.
Oops.
That's his first foul. CJ
I
Myers is checked in for the
didn't mean to
Pacers.
do that.
Celtics trail by 6.
That was a complete accident.
1:33 left in the first quarter of the game.
My bad.
Crowder kicks to Olynyk. Wide open shot is on the money.
Wow.
Stucky
realized
with
he had that much
9 points
range.
last game. Free throw line jump shot.
Uh,
Finally drops.
bounce,
after
bounce,
rolling
bounce,
around the
roll,
rim.
bounce.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Turner looks like he's completely confused right now. Someone just like smacked him upside the head and he's like
Let's take a moment
dazed.
here to see some of the numbers for Olynyk. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Whoa, everyone disappeared.
Helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Now here's Smart. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Crowder, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Stucky with it. Now guarded by Smart. Stucky into the lane.
Oh,
Stolen by
no.
Smart.
Oh, I don't have the speed to catch him.
Moore
Oh, I
with the
do!
poke.
Oh, I didn't think I had the speed.
Now Stucky.
He's
Looking
going
at
in
his
the
numbers,
distance.
he's averaging about 6.5
He's
points a
going
game.
for
7-second
speed.
difference, shot and game clock. Moore dishes to Miles.
Hit that, Miles. Hit
And
it.
Again, it's Indiana.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
Here's Smart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Boston.
Take
No
that,
good that
sir.
time either.
Uh-oh. Oh, I should have looked at the clock. I could have gotten that up to Miles.
And
That's
that
poor
concludes
clock
the first
awareness
quarter
on
of
my
play.
end.
Pacers lead by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Well, then let's return to the game.
And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs.
Butler.
He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years. I couldn't have left without knowing that it was a place that we were going to stay together and really commit to a process together. And I was sold on that, and I continue to be sold on it.
I wonder if Coach
Yeah, I
Brad
was
Stevens
surprised.
feels like he's recruiting
Really
another
surprised
college
that he
class
did
with all
leave
those.
Butler.
Freak comes
But
in for Mark
I
Scott.
think he,
And it's
he
Ellis in
found a
for
good
Rodney
place in
Stuckey.
Boston, committed to rebuild. He's a great
Celtics
young
trail by
coach to
10
have
on the
while
court
they're
for
kind
Indiana.
of rebuilding their
Moore
stock.
in at power forward. Hill is out
I
there with
think,
Ellis.
it
Then it's
was a
Paul
great
George,
fit
and it's
for
Turner
both
in at the pivot
sides.
spot manning the middle.
They started the game off
But it was
tortoise-like, but
still
their offense
surprising,
coming to
seeing
life.
that he was intent on staying
they've
at
got a
Butler,
little
and
bit
like
more
the only
depth
job he
in
was
their
ever going
step
to
as
leave
they
was for
start
a
to
team
put together
in
some rhythm.
Indiana.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He picked up 10 points and did a lot of his work from the charity stripe, getting to the foul line over and over. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly
Or I
right.
guess I
mean,
should
I'd
say, now I'm
mentally,
thinking about
he's
it.
in
It's like,
peak
wait a
condition,
second.
while
I
physically,
realized when
he
I
could
worded
probably
that
use a
wrong.
recharge.
It just occurred to me there, and doing a quick search to double check that I did word that wrong. I should say another school in Indiana is what I meant to
another
say.
area
Like,
where he is
wasn't
just
going to
a
leave unless something
superb
like
player,
Indiana
excellent
University
at the free throw line.
or something opened up like that, or with the Indiana Pacers.
Ellis outside. It's Hill on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Moore with it. He's against Olynyk. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc.
Ooh,
and Boston
just
with the
couldn't get
rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems
Yeah,
determined
so
to keep hoisting
I
up
am
these
correcting
threes.
my
It
previous
might be
statement
time
on
to get inside of
poor
that
wording.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The drive by Hill. Nice
There
teamwork
we
to
go.
set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You can't
Wow, I haven't
afford
scored at
to give
all
him
in
that
this
kind of a
game.
look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
Okay, I need to
Thomas
be a little
got
quicker
3
on
assists
getting out and
tonight.
guarding.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And Moore kicks to Hill.
See if I can
Pass to Ellis.
set up a nice little. No.
Pulls up on the wing, and there are the Pacers.
Hey,
with another
well,
bucket.
there we
Just
go.
a reliable
Get the score
guys.
there. That
He's
works.
just always trying to make the right play.
Hill against Thomas. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. To the right side.
Okay,
And
now I
here's
can
space.
stop jumping around
No
like
good.
an idiot.
So the Pacers will take it the other way. They've led by
Oh,
as much as
I
10.
could have been
They
patient
put up
on
a
that.
nice win against the Bucks the
Oh,
last time out.
no.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you
Okay,
do it
well,
on the road like that.
That's on me.
I
They
didn't
just
really
kept coming
want
at
to
'em
foul
wave
there,
after
but
wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Hill.
I guess this was better than
Gets them
what
both.
could have been an
Boy,
easy
they're really
basket,
battling,
making them
guys.
earn it a
Not
little
sitting
bit there.
back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus
Get in there.
on the officials.
Woo!
That's good.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And
Much
one of
better.
those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
There's the pick. Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. Off the screen.
Nope.
And that does it for
All
the first
right.
half of play. Indiana out in front. They're up by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, David, how...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling on. Some changes for Indiana. Morris checked in for Scott. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Smart and Bradley the guards. Jared Sullinger
See if
is
we
out
can
there
run
with
that
Jay Crowder.
pick and
it's
pop
Rice
play
in at
again,
the 5.
or not.
That's the Boston 5. Hill, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg.
Uh-oh.
They executed. All you want is a good look at the
Wow.
basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
There's like no effort on that one.
Pacers leading by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. More.
There we
Good.
go.
Assist
There's
goes to
the
Hill.
pick and pop play.
Hill's got his third assist on the night.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Puts up the baby hook. Misses off the right eye. For Indiana.
Wow, that
they've
was
gone
an easy
even 5 of
rebound.
10 on shot attempts in the third. George gets a screen from Moore. Stuckey left side. Gets it to go
Nice.
from beyond the
Woo!
arc. Stuckey's
Great
got
ball
9
movement
points.
there.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Smart kicks to Crowder.
Okay, all right. Stick with your man.
Bradley against Stuckey.
No easy buckets on me, Sullinger.
Bradley a screen on Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he has 5.
You know, with the extra weight he has over his man there, I mean, he's going to be hard to slow down when he gets ahead of his team. Those extra LBs
Excuse
make
me,
a difference.
sir.
Hill passes to Hill. Rebound
Oh, you got to hit that. Go for the dunk.
Boston. And here's Crowder. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And the shots just continue
Fast
to say
break.
no in terms of falling.
And Stuckey gets it to go on the assist
woohoo!
from Moore. And that's now 11
And
points
to
in the game for
celebrate,
Stuckey.
everybody do the flop.
Celtics trail by 16 to the paint.
Oh,
Here's
that's gonna
Sullinger.
hurt.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they love to see
Okay,
him
maybe
get
not
a
my
lot
smartest
more of those
idea.
opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Come on, give me the ball. Oh, reaching
The
foul.
Celtics shooting their
Oh,
fifth
your
and
face
6
is a
free
reaching
throws
foul.
of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Celtics making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for George Hill.
Ooh, I had an opening there.
Stuckey outside. They get a hand on it. And that's out of
Oh,
bounds.
wow.
Indiana will retain possession. Boston making a switch here.
Oh, I guess the Battlefront beta did end today. Okay. Or ended, I guess, this morning.
30 seconds left here in the third
See, I
quarter.
thought they were extending it through the day. I guess they were
There's
just
the feed to
extending it
Miles.
through like 10
5 on the
o'clock.
clock.
Because they just said it came to an end. All right, well,
Stuckey
we'll probably
drives
be doing
inside.
maybe
That's
some
good.
Destiny tonight then,
Stuckey's got 13
if
points.
I get on.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead
Yeah,
for
who knows?
themselves.
Maybe my friends and I will finish that raid that we never finished the other night.
Stuckey against Thomas. Pulls it from the elbow, but he stays with it.
Woo! Wow, he almost had a nice recovery there.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story. An entirely new group in now for Indiana. Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Freak comes in for Scott. George is checked in for Solomon Hill. And George Hill's subbed in for C.J. Miles.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory.
Oh.
I love the tenacity and aggressiveness,
I mean, that's
as well
just
as
a
the ability
mismatch
to
for me.
close. You really got to give it up here for the Pacers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes,
And one?
things go
Oh.
your way, the other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And tonight they took the time they needed.
yeah.
Made
Definitely
the
have-
plays they had to when they
definitely
had
gonna
to.
put
and
me in the
that's
game.
why
I
they're
think
going
I've earned
up
his
1-0
trust
in
just
their
because of my
3-game
awesome
season
free throw
series
shooting.
against the Celtics.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for George.
Trust me,
You look
at the end of the
energy
game,
he brought on both ends.
my
of the
free
floor,
throw
and it's
shooting
easy
on the
to see
court.
why he was a difference maker.
On the court for Indiana, Moore. He's
I
in
mean,
at
granted,
power
we're in a
forward.
blowout right
Ellis is
now.
out there with George Hill. Then it's Hill, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
But they were
That's
clearly
something they
trying to
need to
press
do
in
more
hopes
of.
that they could come
Get
back.
after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Hill against Thomas. Top of the key. Again, Thomas missing.
Take
Wow,
that.
what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball.
Oh,
Maybe
easy
you
there,
adopt a
Zeller.
pass-first mentality at this point.
And a wide open look here.
Is there a
for
reason why
Ellis.
you left
And
Monte Ellis
Indiana,
wide open?
Another 3.
I
Well, if
mean,
it
I'll
wasn't
take it.
out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And that's your ball game, folks.
So no
Hey,
problem
look at
for
that.
Indiana as they get the win.
Back-to-back
A
wins
resounding
and
victory
finishing
for
with an
them.
A+ grade.
And Greg in enemy territory.
I
now.
am
That's
the
exactly
man.
right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Paul, what do you take away?
The 2K
What do you
Sports
take away? I
post-game
take away
show.
that Andy Moore, you know, Freak is the greatest teammate I've ever had and probably ever will.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on
Oh.
to our Jordan player of the game, George Hill.
That's probably
His
not what he
veteran
was going to
leadership
say.
was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
I can't say enough about the contribution he made defensively. Specifically, his on-ball
show
defense
some of
was
his assists.
outstanding. He blew up a lot of plays by getting his hand in there and coming away with a steal. And that
And that'll do it for tonight.
That'll do it.
Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
Not for me, just that game. Mm, 12 minutes isn't bad. Okay. Now, lay down a music track with Tony Parker. Oh. Alright, I will accept. Ooh, talking with FanDuel. Too bad I have to. I'm stuck with. Oh, I should have waited another day. Well, they're not going to be happy with that. Yep. That was completely my goof because of the. I would have had that done had I not accidentally simmed through about 4 days. Yep. Couple upgrades there. Alright, time to play the Chicago Bulls.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ooh, excuse
Hello,
me, that
everybody,
came out
and
of
welcome
nowhere.
to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now?
Me.
Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. I'm going Kyrie number 1, Steph Curry number 1A. Because
my alarm,
I
Eddie.
say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford,
Ooh.
then Chris
Nice.
Paul,
Yes.
maybe a little Rondo, maybe Tony Parker, Derrick Rose, and my sleeper coming off the bench, Orlando, my neighbor, Elfrid Payton.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
I bull. Snort. Yeah, because when a bull snorts, he
The
says
Pacers look
snort.
to take charge. We're going to bring it to you here from Indianapolis, Indiana. Last game for the Pacers, they pick up the W against the Celtics in Boston. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the
Who
charge
is
for them
Temple?
in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came
Joe
through.
Keane.
Guys, simply a complete.
Tony Snell comes in for Brooks. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. George against Mirotic. George passes to Moore. 5 to shoot. The 10-footer.
Get in there. Come on, come
Here's
on.
the jump shot. Moore's got his.
All right, I just got to go to... I don't... Garrett Temple. Okay. All right, name kind of rings a bell.
First basket of the
Must
night.
have been some
Read the
off-season move
defense
the game made
perfectly
itself.
on that possession.
Gasol a screen. Here's Temple. He feeds it to Noah. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Tony Snell.
That's good from Noah. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George.
I'm so
Rodney
glad
Stuckey
they
subbed in
captured
for
his
Monte Ellis.
awesome
Taj
shot.
Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Hill. Left side Turner. Good. The assist
There we
goes to
go.
Hill.
There we go.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a
Kinkity kink.
breakdown.
Here's Temple looking for his first basket still in this one. And stolen by Stuckey.
Oh,
And
go all the way,
now
Stuckey. Come on, don't
running the
screw this
floor
up.
all by himself.
There we go.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Temple can't get it to go.
Hard to
Where's
figure
my
out
point
how he
guard?
doesn't
There
knock
he
that
is.
one down. No defender in sight.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And there's the 3-second
Oh, is that on
call,
Joe
this one
Keane?
on the defense.
Or no, I think it
Pacers
was
have
on
gone
Taj.
2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Chicago making a switch here. Portis is checked in.
Bobby Portis. He had a good night the other night. He had like 20 points and 11 rebounds
Moore outside.
in the preseason loss to
Hill kicks to Moore.
the Pelicans.
Just
So,
5
yeah,
on the clock.
he's been impressive in preseason and in the
Shoots
summer
it.
league, especially.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. For
He
Chicago,
looks like
they've
he's
gone
going to fit
5-9
in
from
great
the
with the
field here in the
Chicago
first.
Bulls team.
Earlier,
Good hard
Doris
work.
Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
He said that one of the players are keying in on defensively is Rodney Stuckey, adding he loves to use his size and his strength to play bully ball inside and get himself to the line. We've got to be physical with him without fouling. Guys, that'll take discipline. We'll see if they can strike the right balance on defense.
Thank you, Doris. Mirotic with it. He's
I
picked
thought it
up
was
by
good
Hill.
transition defense, too. That's going to count against
Temple
me.
can't
Oh,
get it
good
to
thing
go.
he took a
Take what's
horribly
available.
off-balance
Use the
shot.
fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Hill dishes to Moore. Pick up by Hill. Stuckey outside. It's Freak, top of the key. And good.
There we go.
Assist by Rodney Stuckey. Moore's got 5.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a
What a
very
pass,
easy
what a shot.
basket with that setup.
Here's
Taj
Temple.
Little room.
He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Dishes it to Mirotic. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
You know, you can give a
He's
defender
hopefully
a
going to
lot of
thrive
trouble
and
if
have
you're
a
consistent.
great season in the new Fred Hoiberg offense.
And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable just because this has been my decision too. And I want to make it good, great actually, not good, but great.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's
Yeah,
hard
it
to
was a
imagine
great
him
decision.
having
I love
made a better
having him in
pick.
Chicago.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates, Ask Rose, Noah, and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the
Butler!
change of scenery
Speaking of
rejuvenated
which,
the
he must be
Spaniard,
injured
too.
or something.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up
I
and
haven't
going.
seen him yet.
And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Moore, he's in at the 4 spot. Ellis is out there with Rodney
Nope.
Stuckey. Then it's Paul
Get
George,
out of here.
And it's Hill in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. The jump shot from
Nice.
the baseline is right on target.
There we
Hill's
go.
got his first basket
Keep
of the night.
rolling,
You know,
rolling,
as soon as he
rolling.
recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's
Oh,
just
boy.
good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate. after that.
Ellis goes in. Great D that time from
I
Gibson.
should have fouled to get
And
that.
you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But
Oh,
on that
no.
one, they were there.
Offensive rebound. Gasol off with the layup.
Now that's
I need a
terrific
chance to
defense at
cover
the
my
rim,
stamina.
right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really
Oh.
good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Mirotic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike
He's
for
going
2.
the distance.
That one on George.
All the officials are all over that.
He's going for
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any
speed.
choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
Bobby Portis. Hey, look at that. We're up.
Pacers leading by 6. There's a screen. Hill drives in, loses the defender with the screen and drills
That
the
was my
jumper.
jump for joy
And he
there.
came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
yep, weren't there in time enough to
Nice
challenge
interception,
Greg, and when
because
that's
I
the
wasn't
case,
paying attention.
you can mark those up for him.
On the wing, Stuckey fires from deep.
Bounce,
Rebound collected by
bounce.
Snell.
Nobody's
Boy,
home.
with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Brooks the
with him,
pass to
stay
Gibson,
with him.
right at the free throw line, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I like
All
the
right.
defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
The drive by Hill, and a wide open look
There
for
it is.
Freak.
There it
Good
is.
assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5
Hill and I
assists
are
in the
making
game.
that a signature
I
play.
mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Gibson with the screen on Hill. Brooks kicks to Gibson. Moore with the block.
Nope.
Stuckey outside. And
There we go.
Make there from Moore. And it's a 12-point
I was getting ready and
lead.
getting excited
There it
for
is
like
again.
Ian Duncan.
On a
then I
lot
just
of their
did the
possessions
layup.
this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1.
All right. Oh, that was a good run there at the end. Yeah, I think it had a double block there because I could have blocked the initial shot and then Turner slammed it into the ground.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's
And
been
then
a
we got it back
one-team
and it all
show.
worked out.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Freak comes in for Scott. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. Chicago also making some changes. Taj Gibson's
Woo!
checked in for Noah.
You like my
Portis
jump for
comes
joy?
in for Pau Gasol. And Mirotic subbed in for Dunleavy.
Get back on defense
So
here.
for Chicago right now, we've got Nikola Mirotic. Portis is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Brooks in at the 1 spot. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics had a nice performance. He had
did have a
6
nice
points and
performance.
was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. You really can't have a better shooting performance than that. He ended the game perfect from the field.
That was
And
my
Doris, thank you so
mistake.
much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he
Okay,
wasn't
well,
at his best,
lesson learned
he
on
was
that
awfully
one.
close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Stuckey dishes to Moore. It's Ellis on the wing.
Come on,
He's
take
got
the screen,
10.
take the
6
screen.
to shoot. Goes up on the high post. Mirotic grabs
Oh.
the miss. Mirotic has got
Tried.
3 rebounds so far in the game. Clark, they've
Got
been
so
looking out
far.
of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would
Yeah,
do
you
a
know
lot
where
for
that's
their
going.
confidence.
Brooks, the pass to Mirotic. Kicks to Brooks. There's the screen. Good work defensively by Stuckey. Indiana leading by 9. Pass to Moore. The feed to George.
Screen
George
here.
gets a screen from Moore.
Oh, Shot
off the screen. They
Oh.
get it back. Shot's good by
Hey,
Turner.
there's a good putback, Turner.
Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job
Good
they've done on
putback.
the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about
Uh-oh.
what they've done on the backboard. That's
Well,
at
at
the top
least
of
I
that
didn't
list.
get
And their solid play in the
yelled
paint
at for a
continues,
defensive
guys.
breakdown.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Moore kicks to George. And he makes good on the
There
way.
we go.
George has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Brooks outside. Temple. And the wing jumper offline.
Just hold on to that.
And we're rolling here again with
Take
the
a
4th
stupid
quarter.
full
Might not
court
come down
shot.
to the wire, but you never know. Moore is checked in for Indiana. And Chicago has possession. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Hill is out there with Freak.
Oops.
And it's Hill in at the small forward. So that's the group
Nothing
out
to
there
see
for
here.
Indiana.
Move along.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Come on. Take the screen.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it.
Yeah,
Greg. I mean,
yeah, that
solid
was a foul.
contact and a good call by the official.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the
Exceptional
Pacers.
call from the
Their
officials.
defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Garrett Temple has checked in for
Oh, that was
Mirotic.
a late
Pretty early to
reaction.
be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out. Gasol doing all sorts of things.
I didn't
11
realize they were in
rebounds,
the
and he's tacked on
bonus.
a
I
couple
wouldn't
of
have
blocks
even
today,
have
too.
tried that.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Paul George has checked in for Solomon Hill.
Boy, I tell you
They're
what,
in the
he
bonus.
does not look
Noted.
like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And he gets
Perfect.
it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And 11 points for Freak.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
I tried.
Now Dunleavy, pass to Temple.
One heck of a try.
Noah with a screen on Stuckey. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Hill.
There we go. Push ahead, push ahead. Oh, that's all the way.
And George with the stuff.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Brooks against Hill from 12 feet out. Here's
Oh,
Noah. Played
I
in with a
jumped
nice
too
touch off the
early and I
glass.
couldn't recover.
Noah's got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, that's
And
embarrassing.
the shooting has really been there for him today.
Whoa.
He may have to take it upon himself to
That was a
continue to
risky
carry
pass.
this team and try and
Glad
get
it
out of this
worked.
hole. I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Brooks against Hill. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jump shot. And that's now 20 points for Pau Gasol.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Set a screen here for
Feeds it to
Hill.
Stuckey. A 3-ball.
Or leaves
A rebound by
Stuckey take a
Gasol.
wide open 3 that he's going to miss. Of
Gasol's
course.
got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards.
Hey, come on,
for
guys.
him.
Let's not have a fourth quarter
Brooks
collapse
with it.
here.
He's picked up by Hill to the middle. The jump hook. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
No matter what the
All right,
score is,
we're-
his
we're
attitude has
falling a
been
little bit
perfect.
here.
I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
There's the pick. And foul.
There we
hard that
go.
time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Pau Gasol.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
All right, preventing
the
outside
Pacers making
shots.
a switch
You can
here.
do that.
Ellis is checked in. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Noah drives in. Temple dishes to Dunley. Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pacers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the
Look.
blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this
Say he's going back
And
after
now,
you.
for the year, this is going to
Completely
take him to
ignoring that I'm
7
standing
wins.
here wide open.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge standout performance it was for George. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Floats one. He takes
Perfect.
it up and lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances,
Noah
Greg.
just sprint
this
all
is
over
how
the
you
court.
close a game out. Textbook.
The drive by Brooks. He used that pick to
Ah,
get
it
it
was
close.
too late.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Okay, it's going to do it right there.
Hill against Brooks.
Back off.
Hill kicks to Moore. So no problem.
And
for
there we
Indiana
go.
as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
Well, I came pretty close to
Just
being
a
player of the game.
sensational
And
more
that wraps
points than
things
I
up,
might have
folks.
gotten.
Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
Getting better, though, which is a good sign. Getting closer and closer to me being possible player of the game. It's my best game in terms of blocks. Saving, loading, loading, saving, saving, loading. Why am I saying this? You tell me. Because I'm crazy. Oh, yeah, I wanted to see the new billboard. Forgot to check my phone to see if someone had it. Media. Oh, it's gonna show me the ad again. Alright, well, I guess I better take care of this. Wait, what are... Free throw golf... Oh, free throw golf. Yes, I want to do this. I'm good at that drill. I've got till tomorrow. I'll do the other promotion tomorrow. Or on the next day. Not tomorrow is an actual tomorrow, but tomorrow is in... tomorrow in the game. That makes sense? Not tomorrow, but tomorrow of the tomorrow of tomorrow's tomorrow. Touchdown. Here I am for practice. Shot. Ooh. Ball me. Ball me. Come on. Oh, we're ready to go for practice. Forgot to see if I could change the camera angle.
All right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws.
All right. I love shooting free throws. Sweesh. Sweesh. Huh. It's funny. Slightly late releases I get swishes on. An excellent release, it bounces around a couple times. That's not how that's supposed to work. I'm the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring me down. Kind of lost track of. It's probably my last shot there. Yeah. I almost had 30 points. Results, gold. Alright. I don't know what this next drill is. I've not participated
Okay,
in it.
everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63.
Yeah, this drill utilizes the first court with 6 locations behind the arc, 3 on each basket. Oh, well, this is interesting. Okay. I may not get this one. Hey, there we go. I gotta remember, I gotta run in and get my own rebound. Ah. Hey, there we go. Uh-oh. I gotta hurry. That wasn't really a three-pointer. But I guess I was still in the target area. Oh, I got 3. I guess that's not entirely bad. Bronze! Woohoo! A bronze!
Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
Hit me. I get that bonus. I think there's like 10 shots in a row. Oh, someone screwed up my bonus. Why can I not pick up a basketball? Why do I have the inability to pick up a basketball? Right here. Wide open. Cross court. Cross court again. Right here. Trying to keep an eye on when my teammates are taking their shots, so I don't bounce into theirs. There's 10 practice shots. Let's try some corner three-pointers here. Oh wow, that ball came out of nowhere. Wow, okay. It's like the last practice I had. Have I hit one yet? To attempt what? It said press A to attempt. Guess something, maybe a practice drill with the coach. Alright, I am going to hit a three-pointer here. That's not going to be a three-pointer. Wow. Okay, someone hit me with the ball. Okay. How did I hit those ones in the drill? Okay, I'm gonna get one of these is going to eventually drop. Maybe I need to try my luck over here. Maybe this is my lucky basket. What did I do there? Nope. Not my lucky basket. Alright. I'll just keep tapping it until someone throws me a basketball. Or I'll just pick this one up. Never mind. Alright, 1, 2. Okay, that's too short. 1, 2. Too quick. 1, 2. Hey! I finally got one! Hey! Alright, here we go. We're gonna try over here now. And momentum is instantly broken. I know there's a bonus for hitting a 3 at each basket. That's why I'm trying. Desperately trying. Stop taking goofy shots. That one wasn't gonna go in. Stop fading backwards, too. That'll help. That was a wash, because that wasn't a three-pointer. Whew! One of these eventually goes in, right? Ugh. That's what you gotta think. Alright, I'm gonna give it 3 more attempts. Brick. Brick. And brick. Alright. Even up. Where'd the assistant coach go? I want to see what happens when I hit the what he wanted me to attempt. If it's like repeat a drill or something. Now I can't find him. Oh, there he is. Rapid fire offense. Crossover. Okay. I guess I don't get to try that again. Instead, I'll go back to failing to hit three-pointers. Hey! There we go. Gameplay settings, maybe, for the camera? Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, I can actually change it? Nah. Let's see here. Just looking if there was somewhere to change the practice camera angle, but I guess not. Moving on then. I'll load up the next game here. Oh, I still have an off day. Oh, that's right. I gotta do the endorsement. There we go. That's
It's the
taken care of.
2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome
Now
to
we
2K
can
Sports.
move
I'm
along.
Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to
Move
be
along.
with Shaquille
Move
O'Neal
along.
and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For the Heat, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season, an encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. I mean, and I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. I mean, it's a family, the basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him off the set.
Yeah, that's
As long as I
was
can push
getting
it
at.
back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
Kid? I don't know if Harlan isn't much of a kid.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K
Unless
Sports.
he is slightly
Joining
younger
the
than
booth
Ernie
with Clark
Johnson.
Kellogg
I'm not
and Greg
really
Anthony.
sure what they're...
This is Kevin Harlan. For the Miami Heat, they won their last
I mean,
contest
obviously,
game
it
against
could
the
have been
Pistons in
just a
Detroit.
little
And they barely
joke.
squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
And we've talked.
Oh, yeah,
about how
he's
in the
4
NBA
years
you've
younger
got
than
to earn
Ernie.
your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case.
So, yeah,
in that
I guess
game
he would be
for them.
a
No,
kid.
there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Oh, look, Stance. There's the company I completely screwed up an endorsement with.
The Pacers also changing it up.
Look
Turner's
to
checked
score
in for Hill.
in the
Freak
post.
comes in for Scott.
I shall look
Rodney
to
Stuckey
score
subbed in
in
for
the
Monte
post.
Ellis. On the court for
Hey,
Indiana.
look, it's Bush.
Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Paul George is out there with Freak, and it's Turner
It's
at the
the
pivot spot,
Raptor.
manning the middle. Now here's Green. A
Dinosaur
14-point
Bush.
game for him in the win against Detroit.
It's just
5
regular
to shoot. Pulls up, high post, and he overshot that one, missing.
Rebounding's going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas.
We're just going to run down and
It
score.
always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
All right,
Green
I'm trying to
against
look
Hill.
to score in the post.
Moore inside.
Oh, I lost the ball. Oh,
Cannot
this
hit.
is
Some solid defense from Bosch. The Heat trail by 5.
I failed.
Earlier,
Well, I looked
Doris
to
Burke
score.
spoke with head coach
It went horribly
Eric
wrong,
Spoelstra.
but I looked
And
to
what'd you
score.
find out, Doris?
He said that one of the players they're keying in on defensively is Rodney Stuckey, adding he loves to use his size and his strength to play bully ball inside and get himself to the line. We've got to be physical with him without fouling. Guys, that'll take discipline. We'll see if they can strike the right balance on defense.
Thank you, Doris. And here are the Pacers now, following the 3 by Miami.
Oh, wow.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Hill. Bosch passes to Dragic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
I'm looking to score in the post, but I'm not having much
And here is
success
Hill.
here.
And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Moore. The lead is 2. Can't cash in from close range.
I got to get my inside
They play the
scoring
clock
up.
right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Stuckey brings the double team. And the pass to McRoberts.
Uh-oh.
Green against George. Green, no luck.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight
All right.
his way through traffic.
And there's the whistle.
Oh, there we
Foul
go.
on the
There's a
shot. He'll
foul.
go to the line. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one
All right,
is
so
off.
next upgrade,
Roberson, he's checked
definitely
in for
need
Chris
to go
Bosh.
into...
Then for the Pacers, Solomon Hill, he's checked in
Oh.
for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for George Hill.
But then I'm back.
Missing both.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Here's Dragic. 17 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Boy,
Okay,
was he
I
physical.
screwed us
in
over
that game,
here
just
because of
drawing a lot
my
of contact and
trying
getting
to follow the
himself to
coaching
line
directive.
over and over.
From deep 3-point range.
Yeah,
he
that
got it
ain't
up
going
that
in.
time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would.
What a great cut. from
I'm
Chris
glad they
Bosh. That's the
translated
kind
it
of
out
guy
of
you
Dinosaur.
can't help great love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was.
That's how the
same way
original
Chris
interview
Bosh
sounded.
is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
Sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game
take
they love.
advantage of overhelp defense.
We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Really, it's
Slowly
always a
backing
positive
up.
when you can
I'm
get some
backing up,
impact
backing up,
off your
backing
bench.
up, backing
Always
up.
nice
My
to have
daddy
firepower
taught me
coming
good.
from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
And a chance
Ooh, I
here
almost
presented by
overthrew that.
Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter.
Oh, no.
On the court
Oh.
right now for the Pacers. Moore in
Yay.
at power forward. Ellis is out there with C.J. Miles. Then there's Hill, and it's Hill in at the 3 slot. Clock at 4. Here's Moore.
Oh,
It's
I didn't put
target
enough
from
on
the
that,
high
but
post.
it still managed to go
And
in.
now
Woo.
a 4-point Pacer lead.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue.
There's a whole lot of
to work him
nothing
over the
on
rest
that
of the game.
play, and then a whole lot of something on that play. Oh, I missed the coaching objective. Wow, Chris Bosh is down to an overall 71.
And Miami making a change here. Bosh is checked in.
That doesn't seem right. I think that might be an error.
Indiana leading by 12. There's a screen. Hill with it. Now guarded by Dragic. 18 feet out. And Freak
Got it.
gets it to go on the assist by George.
Freakity
Moore's
freak.
got 4 points now in the quarter. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wade dishes to Dragic. And Wright kicks to Green. Wade on the wing.
Steal it. Rebound.
Kept alive. And Turner
Nice
with
block.
the block.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that.
run,
Their overall
run,
effort
run.
and
Everybody do the
execution
flop.
has been elite.
Get up, get up.
Dragic the pass to Bosh. Kicks to Wright on the wing. Green. Wright sets a screen for Green. And again, Miami with the triple.
I should have gotten
It's
out on him.
first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
They set the pick. Hill kicks to Moore. And George, here we go. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Heat trail by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wade, right side. And it's Wade again missing. Indiana's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got
I
3
gave him some
assists
time
tonight.
at the end of the
Heads
quarter,
up
but
play
how
there,
can I
guys,
pass up
on the
that shot?
assist and the finish.
Here's Bosh, and there's another one for the Heat.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Well, I think I'm back up
And
to
so
shooting
that brings the
50%
first
now.
half.
Dwayne,
I
couple
am.
of quick
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Coach says blah, 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 blah. You're doing a great job. This is what we need to work on.
back,
though.
everybody.
Blah,
Third
blah,
quarter
blah,
just
blah, blah, blah,
New
blah,
group in for the
blah. Win,
Heat.
win, win,
Josh
win.
McRoberts has checked in for Whiteside. Wright comes in for Chris Bosh. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Gerald Green in for Dwayne Wade. They've got Wright. Green is out there with Dragic. And there's Robertson.
4 in a row,
and
baby.
it's McRoberts in at the 5
4
down
in
low.
a
That's the
row.
group in the game for the Heat. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up
After
with
the
Doris
awful
Burke.
shot,
Hey,
once I
Doris.
started playing
well,
my
Kev,
game.
Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls
uh-oh,
delivered quite a performance. He ended with
I
13
get
points.
stuck on
Along with what
everything.
he did on the
It's like getting
offensive
stuck
end,
on a wall
he
in
also
Gears
played
of
some
War.
stellar defense as well. You really can't have a better shooting performance than that. He ended the game perfect from the field.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their
terrible
MVP
shot.
was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. With the
take
success
that.
they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Oh no!
Spiked away.
I dribbled it right off of his foot.
And here they come.
Hey, wait a
Here's
second! That
Wright.
should have been a kick
Finish
ball.
off the break. Wright's got his second basket.
Well, they need
Might
those
have been
kinds
off
of
of my
plays
own
right now.
foot,
I mean,
though.
smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy.
Oh my gosh! You
In
gotta be
transition,
kidding me!
here comes Miami.
I was
Count it,
doing
and the
so
Pacers
well, and now
have
all of a
cut
sudden
down
it's like
now
I'm an
to just
idiot.
9 on the basket from Dragic.
Now, that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
That's
There
good.
we go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Wright sets a screen. Dragic dishes to Wright. Green inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Moore.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Stuckey
Oh,
into the
nice
lane,
move.
and he uses the glass on the layup. Stuckey's got 5 points so far.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Wright left side. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And stolen by Wright. And thanks again for joining
Wow.
us. Let's see what
Okay.
happens here in the fourth.
Well,
Here's Ellis. On the court for Indiana. Moore in at the 4 spot. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then there's Hill.
Oh, you
and
gotta
it's
hit
George
that
at
Hill.
the small forward position. Outside Dragic. No luck. Some solid defense here from
Okay.
Moore.
There we
Pacers
go.
leading by 11. Hill with it. Wade picks him up. Hill drives in. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
oh,
Outside Dragic.
Whiteside. There's a guy who had a little bit of a breakout season last year.
Clock at 6. Dragic with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Hill sets the screen for Freak. He dishes it to
Oh,
Ellis.
I just missed George. Oh,
They
half a
set the
second.
pick.
Ah,
And
no!
the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean,
Wow.
he clearly
I am, yeah. 4 turnovers. Jiminy Christmas.
Here's Hill. Hill, a screen on Green. And it's Hill penetrating. Hill. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 12 points for Hill.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Green, the pass to Bosch. Here's Winslow. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. so he
Okay,
will
should
go
have
to
been
the
in there
line.
and try to swat
A
that away.
Three-point play chance here. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Couple that with just how well
Man,
they've shot
gotta
it
be
from
careful.
behind, and they've made this thing look easy.
And George.
Hey,
gets
there
it
we
to
go.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
If I get an
To the
overall
inside.
grade of 4, I wouldn't
Count
be
it, and the Pacer
surprised.
lead has been cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Chris Bosh.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pick up by Hill. Freak sets a screen for Ellis. Ellis off a pick from Moore. It's stolen by Green.
No, 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 no,
And
no,
now
no,
it's
no,
Green
no, no,
running.
no,
He
no,
can
no,
go all the
no.
way. Drops in the breakaway lane.
Oh,
Just
boy.
a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
George gets a screen from Moore. No one near him.
Oh,
Offensive
what?
rebound.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night
What, just
long,
because I'm
and
suddenly
none
playing like
could
garbage,
that one
everything
right
is
there.
garbage?
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference. How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about
There we go.
the glide in and then also
There
to
we
reverse
go.
it. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Biggs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards.
And now
Get out
Doris
to
Burke has an
I
update
got
from
it.
the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He
Whiteside
urged his
definitely has
players
the
to
height
keep
advantage
fighting,
over
saying,
me.
we're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart. Guys,
Hill kicks to Moore.
There's
Good,
our
and it's
play.
Hill picking up the assist.
There it is.
And the Pacers lead by 8.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Hill against
All right,
Bosh.
come on, Hill. Good defense, good defense.
The turnaround jumper.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Surprised they haven't tried fouling yet.
Hill kicks to Hill. There's the feed to George. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball.
Probably
11
start
times.
here.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that
I think I scared him from taking that
98%
shot.
mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Oh, I just double blocked him.
Dragic against Hill.
Well, I think that's the end. Do a dance. Woohoo!
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never
Yes.
Oh, I did end up getting a fair for performance. Okay, got a little
The
bit better
2K
there.
Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
So he showed us just how good
Paul
he
George
can be when he's at
again.
the top of his game. And the building was stunned.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille.
Wow, we're suddenly on a roll here. Pacers have been revived. Now, well, and I've gotten better shooting wise too. Let's get inside scorer up another level. Let's see what's next here. Ooh, some new endorsements. Okay, getting close to FanDuel. Troy's Toys. Sure. Let's see, Boston Elbow, late game situation. You know what? I'm going to hang out with my teammates. Ooh, basketball clinic with Al Jefferson? Yeah. Get that legendary work ethic badge. Oh, good. I got a new kitchen table, too. Ha! Ha! Okay, that's just funny right there. Everyone always staring at us because we look so different. Alright, I need to go to the nav. I know there... Wait, wasn't there a place I could check? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, there's the... I should upgrade this. Okay, let's see. Cool and collected. It's good. Here's a legendary work ethic that I just got. I am that. Spark plug. Sweet. Okay, well, I guess we'll play this game against Miami.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside
Hello,
Shaquille
everybody.
O'Neal
My
and Kenny
name
the
is
Jet Smith.
Ernie
Welcome
Johnson,
to the
and I am the
NBA
man
on
who
2K
has the
Sports.
man of the man.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for the Bucks, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. And with a few moments here, you know, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
My coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. You know, especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to be here with you two guys.
Thanks.
It's very deep. Kevin Harlan,
Thanks, homie.
take it away.
It's always good stuff with these 3. Alright. Oh,
One of the most
let's
important
go.
monuments in the nation, the War Memorial. It's the Pacers in Indianapolis as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest.
Bucks
The
again,
Bucks
eh?
on the road trip here before heading back to Milwaukee. The questions are circulated. Hill. Freak comes in for Mike Scott. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. And then for Milwaukee, Jones checked in for Miles Plumlee.
I guess I'm over here
Chris
now.
Middleton comes in for Parker, and it's Vaughn in for O.J. Mayo. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Perry Jones out there with Greg Monroe. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Vaughn in at the 2. Carter-Williams against Hill.
Okay, let's run the play, George. That's
Now
not
here's
the play.
George. He's guarded closely. More dishes to
That
George.
wasn't the play at all.
5 on the clock. No luck.
Ah.
Great tee that time from Middleton. So for the Bucks, their last game, a loss to Portland.
And nothing went well
Now I'm
offensively
playing
on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use.
Discombobulated.
To be appropriate.
That's a great word.
From beyond the arc, Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Pacers leading by 3. Hill with it. Jones covering. The drive by Hill. Here's Stuckey. And Moore kicks to Hill.
This way, this
Pass
way.
to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call will be
Hill.
against George Hill.
Hill,
That is his first foul of the game.
What you
Hill
doing,
is checked
buddy?
in for the Pacers. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Shot from 12. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Carter Williams has got 5
here,
now.
guys.
And that's
Get
just
our act
showing off
together.
right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Bring it back this way. Run the screen and pop.
Hill against Jones. And the bucket
That
counts.
works.
He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Pick and pop.
How about how he
screen and
sets
pop.
his
That's a weird
man
way
up
to say
there,
that.
runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Damian Inglis is checked in for Monroe. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Jones, no luck.
Look at
Take
that.
what's available. Use
Textbook
the fadeaway
boxing.
when the defender's there on you.
Hill with it. 3-pointer. Shot's good. Hill's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
I'd say we
Pacers
scored
lead
pretty
by
well.
7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Look at me, I'm open. I'm open. I'm open.
All right, the second
I'm
quarter
open.
beginning in just
I'm
a moment.
Open. I'm not open.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Boy, the
Okay.
three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also knocking
That
down
friendly
the
roll.
mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. At the 2 and the 3 are Mayo and Parker. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's
I could've done
Inglis
better
in
to
at
get
the
in front of
power
that.
forward. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He had 12 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Oh.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a
probably
great,
should've had that
hard
offensive
charging
board.
effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Ellis, right side. Moore outside.
Easy, 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 easy. Let's not get
Takes it to
too
Hill.
hasty here with it.
Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Okay.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the
That ball
screenplay
movement.
you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Plumlee with the screen.
Bom,
Now,
bom.
Carter Williams. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against
no.
Portland. And the shot is good. 6 points for Parker.
I bit way
I
too hard
love
on
the
that
ball
pump
movement
fake.
there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
I suddenly remembered who I was guarding, and I just went for it.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. First in shooting percentage. First in free throw percentage. And they're also
Yeah, I
number
get some
one in
racking up
taking
some
care of
good
the ball.
stats.
Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Paul
So
George
much for
is
shooting
checked in
well.
for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for Rodney Stuckey. Parker with it. Picked up by Ellis. Mayo the pass to Monroe. The 11-footer pulled the shot a little left, but
Good
the
shot.
bounce goes his way. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead. They set the screen. Moore against Carter Williams.
Hey.
Pick up by Hill. Ellis kicks to Moore. Yes,
There we go.
Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight.
That's the way to do it.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Parker's shot is off.
Give me that.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. He's always going to have
that
a
was a
difficult
little
time
rushed.
finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. Rebounded by Moore. And there's always talk about if team chemistry matters or not. Let me tell you, it matters a lot. And
Yes.
Clark, you really push this. If you can look at his team, and this team in particular, and they have, I think, a great locker room.
No question about it, Kevin. You see it in their demeanor. They really care about each other. And I think it starts with Freak. From what I understand, he makes sure they're doing things as a team, off the court, as well as on,
no.
to build that camaraderie.
Not sure what the
Gonna
D
release
is
that
doing
a little
there.
bit
Clearly
better.
A breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The drive by Monroe. Good.
Oh, man,
Monroe's
we've
got 4
two
points
guys
now in
there
the
and
quarter.
still
And
scored.
every once in
A
a
little
while,
late
he'll
moving
show
over
up
on defense.
and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Now let's the pass to George. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half.
All right, don't take the screen that I set for you.
George gets a screen from Moore. And the whistle
And
blows
one.
as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here.
There we go.
He's making a switch here.
What happens when
and
you
a
take the
pretty
screen I
tightly
set for
contested
you?
game
Good
here as we
things
end the
happen.
first half. It's the Pacers. They're up by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
All right, Kevin, here with Coach.
Okay. Back to the game.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given to the... Doris checked in for Mike Scott.
I guess it kind of has been back and forth.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Moore in at the 4 spot. Hill is out there.
Wow,
with
it's really
and
close
there's
now.
Hill, and it's George in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Come on,
Gets
hit
it
that.
from
There we
three-point
go.
range. George has got 12.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Carter Williams kicks to Plumlee. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Back to Plumlee. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Carter Williams. Off the left rim and out.
Hey,
Pacers
there's
leading
box
by
up.
5. Inside. Here's
Oh,
George.
and there's a
he
wide
caught
open
that pass
ball,
in
George.
full stride on his way to the
Oh.
big slam.
Not surprised at all.
Milwaukee.
He's shooting it well and
got
scoring
caught napping
points
on that
in
one.
bunches.
Monroe down low. He's covered
I
by Moore.
let him get
Monroe's
the
shot is
inside.
good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hill dishes to Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. Moore against Monroe. Moore passes to Ellis.
Yeah, let's.
Clock at 6.
Or not.
The 15-footer misses off the right iron.
And you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he
Who am I
clearly is one
guarding?
of those guys, Greg. We saw it right
Parker?
there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Hill.
Okay, that
Rodney
was a
Stuckey
mistake.
subbed in for Ellis. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Parker against Hill. Feeds to Stuckey. Moore outside. 18 feet out.
There we go.
Good, the assist from Stuckey. Moore's got his second bucket of the game to go. Bucks trail by 5.
So freaking and vibing.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Mayo against Stuckey. Mayo kicks to Plumlee. Cannot hit.
Nope.
Nice D from Moore.
You know, he just
That
hasn't
was
looked
some
right
nice
to
D.
me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
George with no one around. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, you talk about
And
defensive
after
breakdowns.
his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Carter Williams against Hill. Turner with the steal.
Yo.
Stuckey kicks to George. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
There we
The
go.
chemistry has been
How we
terrific.
blown
Really
this game
impressed
wide open.
with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Carter Williams.
I always play physical defense. It's one thing that may hurt me every now and then, but
10th in the league in steals per game.
And, you know, you mentioned it. He does a great job running the offense, spotting the open man, and making the easy delivery.
The Pacers making a change
also
here.
helps a lot,
Hill's
too.
checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Jones checked in for Miles Plumlee. Damian Inglis comes in
Ooh.
for Parker, and it's Vaughn.
tough
in
shot
for
to
OJ
make, and he
Mayo.
made it.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Freak sets a screen for Hill. To the middle. And it's Hill.
There we
That's
go.
on the assist
That's
by
the way to
Hill.
find the open man.
Hill's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Can't play defense on everybody.
Moore outside. The feed to Stuckey on the wing. Hill to the paint. Shots good
There we
by
go.
Turner. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Lock in on him
Middleton the pass to
defensively.
Vaughn. Back to Middleton. Here's Inglis. He's guarded by Hill. It's rebounded by Stuckey.
There we go.
Pacers leading by 9. Hill,
Oh, no.
good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Carter Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter Williams has got 7 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Nope. Try to get around and try to set the screen there. They didn't have enough time to do it,
Welcome
though.
back as we get set to start the 4th. Some changes for Indiana. Morris checked in for Hill. And
Hey,
George Hill
subbed in at center.
for Rodney Stuckey. Milwaukee also making some changes. Jones comes in for Jabari Parker. And Damian Inglis is subbed in for OJ Mayo. And Milwaukee.
That was an
look at who
interesting
they got.
shot.
They've got Vaughn. Jones is out there with Monroe. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Inglis in at the 3 slot. Hill, no good. Bucks trail
Gotta
by
get back,
9.
gotta get back. Come on, come on. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Dishes to Monroe. On target from 13 feet. Monroe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Pacers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. The drive by Hill. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 6.
There we go.
Moore with the bucket. And the Pacers
Knew I
lead
could
by
get
9.
the step on him eventually.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
A different look for Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for Perry Jones. Parker comes in for Damian Inglis, and it's Carter Williams in for Vaughn. Middleton
Out.
can't get it to go.
Perfectly executed boxing.
And here is Moore. Outside Hill. outside, George. And Scott has it in the corner.
Ooh, just
there.
in and
That
out.
would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
He used that pick to get in close.
And that's just
not bad at all
for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start.
That would have been funny if that went in.
Begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
So no problem for
It gives
Indiana
Bucks
as they
fans
get the
something
win.
to celebrate
Some
at the
good
end of the game.
competition with the home team.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Featuring me. Well, someday.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
There's no doubt about
Maybe
it. This guy
someday.
is a leader.
Ooh, Paul
he was
George
in
had a
attack
good
mode
game.
all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I...
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
I think I should write the next track list for NBA 2K17. I think I should be in 2K tracks, all songs written by me. I think that'll, you know, there'll be a whole lot of great boppity boop bop beeps and bibbity boop bop bop doop doop doop. Oh man, you would love the soundtrack I would write. Maybe a little zippity zap zap zippity zoop. I don't have too many points here. I don't think I can upgrade anything. I could upgrade that. Alright, what's next? Oh, hello. FanDuel is on board. Alright. 6 appearances in the next 12 off days. Alright. Oh, private dinner though? Choose intro music and personal arena sounds. Not that it matters. Because there's no... I guess the arena music is still technically on. Alright, where are we here? So where can I make these choices? Oh, here we go. Arena Media? Theme song. Oh, definitely this. Yes. A dunk. That's an interesting sound. Ooh, a explosion? Bear growl. Video game death. It's a cartoon. Okay. Oh, I like that. Let's go with that. A 3-pointer. Ooh, a block. Block, I want... I think I want the cartoon one. Yeah! Hawk Screech? Sure. A free throw. I don't know, maybe that should be the cash register. Maybe I'll go with cash register 2. Yeah, there we go. Hard pick. What's just video game? You know what? I like the video game sound for the... There we go. Yeah, let's go with the fire truck. Ankle break. Oh, that's definitely a wah wah wah. If anyone gets their ankle broken by me. Turnover. Where's the video game death? Let's get one of these in here. And one. Ah, yes. Alright, I think I got that all set up now. Let's test it out in the game against Phoenix.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K
Diesel
Sports.
and the Jet.
Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up
Sounds like
against
some
the
kind of,
Indiana
like,
Pacers. For Indiana, they've
like
now
80s
won 6
band
in
or
a row,
something.
making it look easy. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight and push it to
80s,
7.
70s, kind of like cartoonish
And guys,
band.
still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring.
I guess it doesn't really
Kenny,
know,
how
you know,
did
you
look
had
to
Cool in the
establish
Gang.
yourself at,
That's not really
that end of the
cartoonish.
floor? And when did you
Sounds
know
like
you
something
were
like
in for a big
Josie
game?
and the
For me, it was just
Pussycats.
about
Something you
getting the
create
basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or
a
off the
show
pass.
out of.
So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it
Josie
and overpower
and
that
the
mentally.
Pussycats.
Well, I wanted to go out and average 28-10.
Sorry,
So
I'm
28
having
divided by 4
flashbacks.
quarters, 7 points a quarter. My goal was to be on the attack, try to get to the rim every time, hit as many free throws as I could. If I had double digits after the first quarter, it's over. The Diesel will come. It smells blood.
So just 7 points a quarter. That's all you were looking for. And how many rebounds per quarter
Easy
were you
shot.
looking for? But that gives you 16 rebounds instead of 10. I'm going to change the subject. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Leave me alone. Hands off. Kenny, help.
Okay. Guess that fits with the Halloween theme.
Starting at shooting guard at 6'6". Number 1, Gavin at small forward at 6'6". Number 17, BJ Tucker.
Oh, that's right. We won't get to try out the arena sounds because I'm not at home. Derp.
Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke.
Derpity derp 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 derp.
And of course, Al Farouk Aminu.
Hey, my everyday player. Become a starter in the NBA. I'm a starter? What?
Young athlete.
Ah!
We'll get a look tonight at the first ever NBA start from Moore.
You know, and he had to prove to his coach and teammates that he was deserving of this spot in the starting lineup. So him being able to do it, now he's got to go out and prove that he's here to stay.
And, you know, to have been anointed a starter, I think he'll be determined to show that they made the right decision.
Oh, yeah, they
Fueled
definitely
up
made the
and
right
ready
decision.
to go. Let's check out who's on the floor. Courtesy
It's on the
of
best
Gatorade.
round.
On the court for Indiana.
Oh!
He's in at power forward. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Hill, and it's George in at the
All right,
three.
Hill, let's show
now
him our
here is
signature
Hill.
play.
Following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. They set the screen. Here's Moore.
Oh!
Good work defensively by Morris.
Okay.
About a minute play so
Wasn't
far here
as
in the first.
perfectly executed
Chandler
as
with
we
a
normally
screen for
does.
Bledsoe.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No good from Booker. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love
that's
the way
clearly
they went
evident
and
by
got
every
this
game of
Greg.
NBA
I mean, they
2K16
attacked
I
at
played,
every
and I
opportunity.
have no idea what I'm
never
doing.
relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
In the corner, George with it. Shoots it up.
Go back up. Go back up.
Banked in on
There we go.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Chandler with the screen on Hill.
There's the dancing gorilla.
Here we go. And Chandler throws it down.
Should have been paying attention more to what was going on in the court. Stupid gorilla distracted me.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And that's out of
Wow.
bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Pacers with possession here. And it's Ellis penetrating.
Oh, wow. I don't know why
And
I
just
didn't go
under
up and
2
grab
and a
it.
half minutes elapsed here in the first. Bledsoe outside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
All right.
Looking at the
calm
last
down,
game for
guys.
the Indiana
Let's calm
Pacers, it
down.
was a win against Milwaukee.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Here's Bledsoe. Paul George making his last shot. And Booker kicks it to Tucker. Chandler is
I know
screened.
Morris has an outside shot, so
Morris
we should probably
outside.
be playing him a little tighter.
Second
Oh,
shot.
come on. Box out,
And
guys.
you can count him over the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Is he doing the shimmy up
here
the
is
court
Hill.
there?
He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong
Picked up by
person.
Hill. Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Well, I think the defense got
I
lucky
was
right there. I mean,
thinking
he's gonna
I was
make
in the
a lot
white
more of those
jersey
than he
and-
misses when he's got that much room.
Moore dishes to Hill. Outside Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. Pick up by Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. George, no good. Suns trail by 3. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Hill with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging
Whoa!
right around 13.5 points a game.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup
Everybody,
right
we
there.
just need to
They'll
calm
settle
down.
for making him earn the free throw.
The Pacers shooting their initial free throws of the game.
Calm down, collect ourselves. Stare at, excuse me, stare at Morris for some reason.
The Suns trailing. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Turner is out there with Freak, and it's Hill in at point guard. And he gets it to go.
Wow.
Aminu's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Suns.
Impressive.
The Pacers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Outside Hill. Moore passes to Hill. They set the pick. And George, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. The Pacers shooting their sixth and seventh free throw attempts tonight.
And one of the highlights on the season
got that
has
chemistry.
been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
The Suns making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He had 6 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special.
Wow, look at that ball movement. Look at that ball movement. Wow.
Capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value
That was
again
impressive.
in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The pass to George.
Okay, George.
From deep.
Screen.
And that one's good.
Wow.
George has got 11 points.
What a job
George
he's
has
doing
caught
here. I
fire.
mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's Knight, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time,
well.
but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Booker, he's checked in for Knight.
At least he gave it his
also
best.
Making a change. Ellis is checked in. Moore outside.
Okay.
Turner with the screen for
he
Hill.
ran it with Turner.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Just 4 to shoot. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Great look there, but off target.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that
Ooh,
one
suddenly
stayed
I'm
out.
on Chandler. Am I staying on Chandler? Okay.
Moore is a screen. And Tucker kicks to Booker.
Oh, this isn't good.
The Suns need to get a shot off. For 3, Bledsoe. They get the rebound.
Oh, no.
And a dunk by Chandler.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Here's Ellis after the Suns pick up 2. Moore right side. Back to Ellis.
Oh, look at that little
Terrific
backdoor
assist,
find.
a nice finish. Solid play all around.
There we
And
go.
really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. And a moment here to check out the numbers for Chandler. The past month has been... Don't forget,
Okay,
top 20 in the
on
league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And, you know, that's an impressive accomplishment. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why he's one of the best in field goal percentage.
Warren's checked in for Phoenix. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Now here's Bledsoe. 14
keep
points
an
from
eye on
him
it.
the last game against Portland.
Ooh,
And
wow.
how about the
Wild shot went
extraordinary
in.
display of his passing in that game. He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second
Get
quarter.
the ball so I can get it up the
Moore
court.
dishes to Hill. Outside, George. Moore passes to Ellis. Jacks up a three. Phoenix grabs
Oh, how'd
the
I
miss.
miss that?
Chandler's got his third rebound on the night. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score.
So as we conclude the first half, so far
16-point lead. Charge! I heard the Charge song play again there on the stream loop.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't
Gotta
even
shake
close,
your
guys,
booty.
and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
I know we've said this many
we
times
have
before,
to watch
but
the
what a
Suns
great
huddle
first half.
here.
Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Booker out there at Bledsoe. And it's Chandler in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Back to Bledsoe.
Yep, not giving you any space.
To the inside, Tucker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on George. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're respecting
Why'd I do the floor shake thing?
That comes in handy in close games.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence
That
is
was an
there,
easy
and
rebound.
so too are the results.
Feeds it to Moore.
Ah, now it's too late.
Hill against Bledsoe. Hill dishes to Moore. Good. The
There it
assist
is.
goes to Hill. Moore's got his second basket of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Ran that great
Well, you know, he
screen
came off a
outlet.
good
There it
screen,
is.
but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Hill against Bledsoe. From the left block, connects the jumper
Wow.
drops.
shot.
Bledsoe's got 6 points.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
There's the pick.
Sticking too much.
Hill passes to Moore. He hits
Get
the
in
back
there.
iron and sinks the
Bouncing and
shot.
out.
Moore's got his
There's
third
the screen
basket of the
outlet
night right
again.
there.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Chandler with a screen for Bledsoe.
Screen outlet
Pass to
is
Chandler.
working to perfection.
No good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't
Take
make
that
it count.
rebound, too.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Moore with it. Now Chandler defending. And Moore kicks to Hill. Pass to Hill. Here's Moore.
Get in there. Come on,
Bounces
come
by
on.
off the rim and drops. Moore's got 6 in the quarter.
Nothing but money
Suddenly
for him to
finding
start
my
the
game
half.
here.
They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Moore
Get
with the
outta
block.
here.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Well, you look at Booker, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, and it's a comforting
Ah,
feeling for a
well,
coach to know you've got one
try
of
to
those
get the
guys
shot
roaming
defense going.
on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to
I
get some
guess I
easy
can't.
ones to shoot a
I'm
high
thinking
percentage.
now back to when I was
Turner's
wondering why
checked
can't I
in
do
for
the
Hill.
screen shake
He's
thing.
off on
Duh,
the
it's
second.
not my home court.
Pacers leading by 18. And George kicks to Ellis. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Look, there's a nice little blocking foul. He had 3 guys. No one wanted Monte Ellis to have the ball.
Moore against Morris. And Turner kicks to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Moore. Tries from 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
just a little too much.
To start the second half.
Good work defensively by
A little
Morris.
too much.
Here's Tucker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Oh, whoops, that's
And
me.
now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
All right, come on.
Bledsoe against Hill.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
With the screen.
It's George on the wing. It's good from long range.
Woo!
George has got 14 points for the game.
The rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the
Pew,
quality
pew,
of that
pew,
three-point
pew.
shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin,
Rapid
let's see how
fire
Indiana stacked up.
threes.
First in shooting percentage, first in free throw shooting, and they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions
And also
like
taking
no
care
other.
of business, too.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating
Oh, George just hit me in the
opportunities
face with the
for
ball.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Chris Humphries has checked in
The
for
heck
Phoenix.
just happened?
Nick Galathis comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes in for George Hill.
I guess I might have accidentally double tapped the A button and called for
Outside
a pass
Knight.
there.
Top of the key, Warren. Gets an open look and hits. Warren's got 6. Pacers leading by 14. Stuckey dishes to Turner. Outside Hill. He kicks it to Miles.
Okay. Miles, come here.
In the corner, Stuckey with it. And Indiana,
Nice shot.
another 3.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
Left
A lot
side,
of dribbling going on here.
a floater, rebounded by Moore.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
He feeds it to Turner. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
I don't want to come out of the game. Now we're stuck here taking a look at Markieff Morris again. Okay, we can move along. There we go.
Indiana leading by 12. On the court right now for the Pacers.
I
Hill
don't
and
think
Stuckey
that
at the guard
pass
set.
was
Freak is
necessary.
out there with Paul George. And it's Hill in at the center. Sun shooting 43% for the game. Bledsoe outside.
Punch. That's right, you're not going anywhere. You are trapped in the corner.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by
Nice. Boing.
Kicks
That
it
was
to
an
George.
interesting
Hill.
reaction.
Dishes it to Stuckey. The feed to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away.
I
And
knew that was
stolen
gonna
by
happen.
Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. The Pacers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Bledsoe against Hill. Bledsoe passes to Morris.
Ooh, good thing I
on the
recovered on
13-footer.
that. Still gave
Morris
up
has got the
2
first
points.
basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. There's the dish to Moore. Corner shot. Not enough on that one as it misses. Suns trail by 10. Now the pass to Tucker.
Alrighty then.
Back to Bledsoe. Booker in the corner. Takes the three. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Let's
Ellis
focus.
outside.
Let's calm things down.
And Moore kicks to Hill. Here's the screen. Back to Moore. Lots of room.
There it
Good,
is.
and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists
Signature
tonight.
play.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Bledsoe, here we go. He dishes it to Chandler. It's stolen by Hill. And here we go.
Go, George,
heading to the
go!
hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Ow. Morris just slapped me in the face.
Just under 2.5 minutes
Foul.
gone here in the final quarter.
I demand a
Bledsoe
foul.
dishes to Morris. Here's Tucker. No good on the triple.
Ooh, I'm
Pacers
close to
leading by
double-double.
14. Right side Hill.
There we
He's
go.
good.
There, take
Another
advantage of
gap
that
in the defense
mismatch.
found there, and they've
Exploit
really
him.
had their
It's
number
that
today.
speed.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes.
Didn't see
to the
that
basket.
coming.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Indiana's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And
Hey, there we
hard
go.
that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Just a fantastic game for Freak. He has 9
Oh, yeah, here's
rebounds
the
and
screen
1
shake.
rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about 3
Drives me
minutes into the
nuts.
fourth
I
quarter.
know I could probably turn that off.
Guys are
somehow,
looking
but
for a
oh well.
spark here.
I like
Yeah,
the
I mean,
added
cold stretch
of
offensively.
the
They
pressure.
desperately need a basket.
Bledsoe passes to Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Chandler with the steal.
Uh-oh. Come on, hustle.
Booker with it. George picks him up. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
More.
There we go.
It's Ellis picking up the assist. 14 points for Freak.
It's really been a tale of two halves.
Really
guys.
would love
A
to
slow
get that
start, but
last
this quarter,
rebound.
He has really
Somebody miss
been
a
the man.
shot.
Morris with a screen on Hill. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Can't capitalize on the
Oh,
good
I
pick.
jumped too
Well, there was
early.
no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Pick up by Hill. Feeds it to Ellis.
Ellis, here's the screen.
Hill sets the screen for Ellis.
No choice of screens
14
there.
feet away. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And really, with every
All right,
point
come
from
on.
this point on, it seems like they're just
I'm gonna
closer
get stuck
to
at
finishing
9
this one off.
rebounds.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group.
Hill, what are
I
you
don't think there's
doing?
any question about that. Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked.
Somebody
with
miss a
guarding
shot.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Indiana.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being
No!
in opposite conferences. So you bet
why did it have to
nobody
be
wants
my
to
guy
get
that
swept
missed the
even
shot?
in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Freak. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Okay. Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Here's more. And so
I didn't
he
want to
draws
sit
the
on it. I
foul
want my
on the shot.
rebound.
A trip to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good.
My free throw rating probably goes down because I'm tired.
And the second free throw, good.
I just need one more.
Young against Bledsoe.
Shoot.
So no problem for Indiana.
One
as they
short
get
of
the
a
win.
double-double.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, off.
All right, well. Hey, that's my first, good performance. And I got player of the game. Yes! That's the first time in my career. First start, first player of the game, first good performance.
The 2K Sports.
Definitely watching the
post-game
post-game show now.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He notched his season high and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, he certainly pulled his weight in the rebound department. His energy and his positioning were fantastic. Forget about everything else he did. His work on the glass
I don't know what the
alone had
Paul
a big
George
impact
dunk
tonight.
had to do with me other than the fact that I was there.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Advance.
You guys have a real streak going now. Can you keep it up?
I hope so. But we can't be thinking about that. We just got to keep playing our game, keep doing what coach is asking, and the streak will take care of itself. Listen, I don't want to jinx things any more than we already have, so next question, please.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out
Why
there?
do you ask me that question every press conference?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're
I'm
winning
going to
games,
give you the same
I don't care
answer
how much I have the
every
ball
time.
in my hand. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
It was terrible.
It's a nice milestone for sure. I mean, I'm just blessed to be playing in the NBA, and making the starting lineup means that I've been playing well and improving my game. Still a lot I want to do in this league, and hopefully I can keep making my family proud. Oh, and shout out to my pops. I know he's watching this back home. Love you, pops.
Duh. %. And then it'll jump up to like 50%. 54%. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, I guess I need to take care of... Wait, what's practice? Oh, bleh. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do get one of the fan duels out of the way. What's this? Ooh, a new billboard? Ah, nice. Alright, let's see. Any attributes? I can maybe upgrade this? Ooh, I can. Let's go ahead and get that up. I don't know. Well, athlete, I could go up another. Yeah, let's give athlete another boost. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the endorsements. So I have any new oh, Al Horford is not happy with me. Probably because I've ignored him several times. Alright, well, that's gonna be where I'm going to call it a stream for today. Stomach is starting to rumble a little bit. Think I'm gonna go get some lunch now. But just a quick rundown of everything as always. If you want to follow me on Twitter, stay up to date on what's going on with the stream, when, what I'm streaming, any changes to schedule, stuff like that. Twitter is at 4moresports. That's where I post all information like that. There's also a link below in the description, both here on Twitch, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, there is a link there in the description as well. Speaking of YouTube, youtube.com/DSADeathAndy589 is where I post all my streams. So all my past ones are up there. Any future ones I do will be uploaded there. So if you ever have to miss a stream or you want to kind of get caught up, come in halfway through, something like that. Like I said, it's all there on my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Twitch right now, link to my YouTube channel is down in the description area. But if you're watching this on YouTube, then there is a link to my Twitch channel in the description below. So if you ever want to tune in live, it's right there for you. Let's see here. And the last thing, if you like to help out, support the stream, the biggest way to do so is follow me here on Twitch. Then you'll get double alerts of when I'm going live if you also follow me on Twitter. And continuing to come back and watch is the best way you can help to support the stream. But if you like to help out in additional way, there's additional ways. There's two ways to do so. One is to donate to the stream, and there is a link in the under the support the stream description area of Twitch, under the support the stream section here on Twitch. See you later, Jeffrey. Thanks for jumping in again. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a link there. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Yeah, there's a link there if you'd like to donate to the stream. And donations go towards general living costs, buying games to play on the stream, upgrading stream equipment, stuff like that. Basically to keep the stream running on a consistent basis. And let's see here. The other way is if you can't donate, I'll never shake you down for money. You're always welcome to come here and watch the stream. The other way you can help out is simply share the stream. Friends, family, Twitter, if you're a fellow streamer, want to do a promote, just direct message me on Twitter or Twitch and we can work out the details there. I think that covers everything. Like I said, the greatest way to help support the stream is by following and continuing to come back and watch it yourself, but give you some additional options to help support the stream as well. So now I think that covers everything. Just a reminder, no afternoon stream today. That's just because the Cubs are in the playoffs, and I'm going to be busy watching that game. So that starts like an hour after my normal start time for the afternoon stream, so I figured might as well just not do an afternoon stream instead of just getting on for an hour and then leaving. So yeah, I won't be doing a stream this afternoon. Maybe doing one tonight, depends on what's going on. If a bunch of my friends are on and we decide to do the Nightfall, or not the Nightfall, the raid, the new raid, King's Fall, maybe finish it up from a couple of nights ago. We'll see about that. We may do that. I may be streaming that. But if there's nothing really going on, probably just going to pick things up again tomorrow. Again, should be regular schedule the rest of the week. We'll have NBA 2K16 again tomorrow morning, then Yu-Gi-Oh! In the afternoon, and then NBA 2K16 Thursday morning, and then whatever's going on Thursday afternoon, we'll find out. So yeah, no afternoon stream though today. Possible evening stream, depends on kind of what's going on, and we'll play it by ear. I'll let you know on Twitter, and also if you follow me here on Twitch, you'll be alerted here as well to what's going on. So that's the plan right now, and that does it. So until the next time you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great day.